Living alone in old age is not just a choice, but a meaningful journey of self-discovery. It can bring a sense of freedom, but it also comes with challenges that are truly understood only through experience. I want to share the lessons that living alone has taught me, along with ways to turn difficulties into opportunities for a fulfilling life. When living alone, I realized that I am solely responsible for my own safety and health, without anyone nearby to provide immediate help in case of an emergency. I began taking proactive measures to protect myself, from keeping my phone within reach whenever I move around the house, to installing an emergency lockbox outside. I ensure that if anything happens, trusted family or friends can access my home without breaking in. These small steps give me peace of mind, allowing me to live independently without worrying about safety. I also considered using supportive technology, such as a smartwatch with an emergency call feature or a medical alert system that enables me to request help immediately if needed. I've also set up regular reminders for health checkups to catch any potential health issues early. Though these measures are small, they provide me with the confidence to live independently without heavily relying on others. Preparing and planning for emergencies helps me maintain a proactive mindset, allowing me to fully enjoy my life alone while still feeling secure. Living alone can sometimes bring feelings of loneliness, but instead of avoiding it, I've learned to face it proactively. This approach helps me appreciate and value the relationships I currently have. From family and friends to kind neighbors, I decided to adopt a cat for companionship and found that having it around brings me joy each time I come home. My little cat is not only a companion, but also a source of emotional comfort, bringing warmth and a sense of presence. Beyond having a pet, I've also made it a point to stay in touch with family and friends. I regularly schedule meetups or phone calls to maintain connections with those important to me. Additionally, joining clubs or social groups for older adults has been a great way to broaden my social circle and meet people with similar interests. These activities not only help me feel connected, but also bring joy and balance to my life. By actively nurturing relationships and seeking joy from these small connections, I've come to realize that living alone isn't about isolation. It's an opportunity for personal growth and a chance to sustain a vibrant social life. As I age, everyday home maintenance tasks have become more challenging due to physical limitations. Chores like cleaning, gardening, and minor repairs can sometimes feel overwhelming. Instead of trying to do everything myself, I've learned to seek support when needed. Hiring regular help to keep the house clean and organized has proven to be an effective solution for heavier tasks, such as repairs, changing light bulbs, or yard work. I often turn to family, friends, or professional services. Loved ones around me are always willing to lend a hand, and I've learned to accept help graciously without feeling embarrassed. Additionally, I've considered downsizing my living space, especially if my current home feels too large or difficult to manage. Moving to a smaller apartment or a space that better suits my needs has lightened the maintenance load, creating a cozy and manageable environment. Reducing the number of belongings and embracing a more minimalist lifestyle has made cleaning easier too. I only keep items that are necessary or meaningful, letting go of things that no longer serve me. This not only makes my living space more comfortable, but also brings a sense of freedom and lightness, reducing the pressure of constant upkeep. Simplifying my living space isn't just about material things. It's also a way to focus on what truly matters. Instead of spending time and energy worrying about cleaning and repairs, I can dedicate myself to personal interests and activities that bring joy and meaning to my life. When living alone, maintaining daily routines becomes incredibly important. helping me find stability and rhythm in life. Even the smallest habits bring a sense of familiarity and comfort, keeping me grounded and contributing to a more positive lifestyle. Each morning, I prepare a cup of coffee and sit on my porch, taking in the scenery around me. This is my time to relax, reflect, and start the day with a light heart. In the afternoons, I water my small garden plants, savoring the joy of nurturing and connecting with nature. In addition, I have created small rituals to end the day, such as reading a favorite book or writing a few lines in my journal to capture my thoughts and feelings from the day. These routines bring me a sense of peace and create a fixed rhythm in my day, helping to prevent feelings of emptiness or loneliness. Find small activities you enjoy and turn them into daily habits. These small things will bring you joy, a sense of security, and help make life more meaningful when you live alone. Cooking, for one, can feel lonely, but I've learned to turn it into an experience full of joy and meaning. Instead of seeing it as a repetitive task, I view cooking as an act of self-care, like sending myself a bit of love in every dish. Each weekend, I often cook a batch of food to make it easy to prepare meals throughout the week, saving time while still ensuring nutrition. Occasionally, I try new recipes, exploring different dishes as a hobby and as a way to refresh my meals. It's not just about eating. Cooking with intention also helps me maintain a healthier diet. I choose fresh ingredients and create dishes I love, savoring each moment in the kitchen. Every time I complete a meal, I feel satisfied, not only because I have a delicious meal, but also because I've taken the time to care for myself. This reminds me that I am worthy of the effort and self-love I put into each meal. Living alone can bring moments of valuable silence, helping me step away from the hustle and bustle and listen to myself on a deeper level. This quietness may initially evoke feelings of loneliness, but gradually, I've come to realize it's a priceless gift that allows me to reflect and relax. These uninterrupted moments are an opportunity to refresh my mind and recharge, exploring inner aspects that a busy life sometimes doesn't allow. Rather than letting silence feel like emptiness, I enjoy it through small routines like sitting by the window, sipping a cup of tea, and watching the world outside. Simple scenes, from the sound of rain, birdsong, or sunlight filtering through the window, become small joys that bring a deep sense of peace. This quietness allows me to experience life around me more clearly, while creating space to appreciate the small moments in life. When there's no one to exercise with, keeping active requires personal discipline and initiative. Living alone can lead to a more sedentary lifestyle, so I've created small routines to maintain my physical health. Every day, I set a goal to walk for at least 30 minutes. Whether it's a stroll around the neighborhood or enjoying the fresh air at a nearby park. Instead of using the elevator, I choose to take the stairs as a way to strengthen my legs. Additionally, every morning, I perform gentle stretches to keep my body flexible and start the day feeling refreshed. For me, physical activity not only maintains my health, but also helps keep my mind clear and positive. On weekends, I enjoy joining yoga or light exercise classes at community centers, not only for fitness, but also to meet others with similar interests. Actively maintaining a healthy lifestyle makes me feel energized and enhances my quality of life while living alone. Living alone gives me the flexibility to design my own rhythm in life, without having to follow anyone else's schedule. This allows me to choose how I spend my time in the most meaningful and fitting ways. Some days, I wake up without a specific plan, simply allowing myself to enjoy the serenity of a quiet morning, spending time gardening, caring for plants, and finding joy in the small things around me. Other days, I dedicate time to reading favorite books, trying out new recipes, or simply resting and admiring the view. The freedom in managing my time gives me a sense of control and helps me live fully in each moment. I also arrange weekly tasks in a flexible, simple schedule that allows me to handle necessary chores without feeling pressured. This gives me more time for myself, letting me focus on activities that bring true satisfaction and joy. Living alone means I no longer need to rush or stay busy, but instead can enjoy life on my own terms, finding happiness in each day. Living alone has made me realize that my home is not just a place to live, but a reflection of my life and personal interests. Every item in my home holds a certain meaning, and I've learned to let go of things that are unnecessary, keeping only what truly brings joy and value, rather than being obsessed with owning many possessions. I find comfort in a minimalist space, where each item has its own function and meaning. Simplifying my living space reduces the burden of cleaning and maintenance while bringing a sense of lightness and freedom. This process also gives me an opportunity to reassess the true values in my life and let go of things that only add clutter. Each time I reorganize, it feels like refreshing my surroundings, creating a comfortable, clean, and inspiring environment. Simplicity in my living space not only provides tranquility, but also helps me focus on what truly matters, fostering a peaceful and meaningful life. Living alone has taught me that I can't always rely on others for joy and social moments. Instead, I've learned to create happiness for myself each day, whether or not I have company. This has allowed me to build a social life on my own terms. From morning coffee gatherings with friends to personal activities that I enjoy, I often invite friends over for coffee, creating intimate moments of connection without the need to go out. Sometimes, I host a small book club or an at-home movie night where we discuss and share thoughts on a film or book we've enjoyed. At other times, I explore my neighborhood alone, taking walks and discovering new spots nearby, like a cozy coffee shop or a local park. These activities help me stay connected with others while keeping my own rhythm, creating meaningful memories along the way. Additionally, I've embraced and developed personal hobbies to maintain daily happiness. I experiment with different activities like painting, cooking, gardening, and even joining online classes to learn new skills. Creating joy for myself keeps me feeling positive and vibrant, giving life meaning even when I am alone. Living alone has taught me that taking care of myself is a responsibility no one else can fulfill. I've learned to put myself first, not only to maintain good health, but also to cultivate joy and inner peace. From eating well, getting enough sleep, to nurturing my mental well-being, each small act has a big impact on my life. I take time to build healthy habits, like preparing nutritious meals and cooking for myself to ensure a balanced diet. In the evenings, I often light a scented candle, enjoy a favorite book, or jot down a few thoughts in my journal to relax. These small rituals make me feel cared for and loved, bringing a sense of calm before bed. Self-care also means ensuring my mental health remains steady. I try to stay active and pursue hobbies that help me unwind, like painting, listening to music, or practicing meditation. Sometimes, I even schedule a full day of rest to fully recharge. I remind myself that I am deserving of good things, and only I can truly bring joy and peace to my life. Living alone doesn't mean a lack of love. On the contrary, it's an opportunity to love and care for myself more deeply. Living alone can present challenges, but it's also an opportunity to shape the life you desire. Remember, you're not alone. There's a large community of people like you finding ways to navigate these days. Surround yourself with what makes you happy. And remember that you can always find joy and peace within yourself and through the connections you choose to nurture. If you find this video useful, inspiring, and motivating, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you won't miss our upcoming videos. If you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with the number 1. And if you feel the content wasn't quite right, comment with the number 2. Your feedback helps us improve and deliver better content. Thank you for taking the time to watch.